Are we live right now? Is this live? Am I alive? Are you alive? What's the vibe? I'm too old to know what that means. Welcome to this thing, which I have impromptu decided yesterday to do, which totally isn't just supposed to, pass the time until my next live stream, which you can find in the description below, where we, from the podcast, react to the results of the German federal elections, which I'm very nervous about. Am I audible? Can you hear me? How is everybody doing? He says, waiting for a reaction. As the Settlers freezes on stream, because I've minimized it and the game is like 15 years old or something. Made back when streaming was absolutely inconceivable in its modern form. So yeah, what we're going to do here is play some video games. Later I'm gonna pop into the Discord, talk to some people there, possibly some fantastic people, possibly my community, which I'm going to cast as exempt from being fantastic apparently. Still waiting to hear from anybody if I am able to be heard. But nobody seems willing to give feedback on that. Is anybody watching? These sultry tunes. Truly, they don't make video games like they used to. I downloaded this game like 10 minutes ago because I thought, my channel isn't as big to sustain a community hangout without something happening to get us through the dead air. Can I LAN game? Who's the game? Can I add an AI? Ceasefire. It's been so long since I've played this. I used to play this every day for years. Even though it's really not that hard. Ooh, there we go. Let's conquer the icy fjord, shall we? And the stream freezes completely during loading screens, I see. That is excellent. That is what we expect. That is what we want. Now live on your channel. YouTube sent me an email to my phone that I am live. This is correct. Yes. I have arranged for this. Mission briefing. Your heroes are in a... Whoa. Facts proceeding. On the northern shore lies the town Northern Stronghold. That's not a name. Its dark ruler terrorizes the land and treats every stranger as an enemy. Okay. On the eastern shore lies the town of Eastwich. The people here are also very warlike, but they will at least talk to strangers. For years, the conflict between Eastwich and Northern Stronghold, which still isn't a name, had been smouldering, but now the two towns had agreed a ceasefire. A noble man lives on the shores of the fjord who might be able to support you. He is very skilled in diplomatic matters. An old Viking settled on a small island. He is supposed to be hoarding great treasures there, or so they say. As I send out notifications that I'm live. Channel updates. Add everyone. Live now. Ah, amazing graphics, aren't they? Oh. Good old times. Back when wasn't yet anything that works. What's the game? Joy asks me, as I notice that on stream, things... Oh, menu? Can I pause? Oh yes. Classic game. Recognized by the fact that you use the actual pause button on the keyboard to pause the game. Bet all your freaking Zoomers don't even know that pause buttons are a thing. But now I'm noticing that the chat box is there twice. So that's bad. Let's go like this. Does that work? Does that look good? The game is The Settlers: Heritage of Kings, which is probably older than most people who watch my videos. A beloved game from my childhood, which I don't really remember how to play, which I installed today on a whim, just to... you are doubly important, it's true. Just to have something on screen to entertain people. I haven't played this in like 10 years. I mean, I've started it, but I haven't really played it. So, what I remember is you use these serfs to mine resources, to build stuff, and then build more stuff, and finally, like, conquer your neighbors. Residents. Farm. Okay. Mine. Ah, okay. So the way it works is you build residences, and when you build like workplaces, like farms or mines or colleges, people will just appear from this building and occupy them. The workplaces, I mean. So what you have to do is provide them with residences and farms, which are basically more like inns or restaurants. I remember this game back in the day. Something that I had a lot of fun with playing it in German as a kid was if you try to build a building and you didn't have enough wood to do it, the serfs would say, ihr braucht mehr Holz vor der Hütte, and I found that infinitely amusing. The music. As a child, I didn't even appreciate how nice the music is in this game. Master. I'm the master. So let's build stuff, shall we? How is everybody? Is everybody having a good day? Is everybody who is German voted in the election already? Oh dear. At this rate, the college is gonna finish faster than the farm. And then the college people will have nothing to eat. Can't have that. As a college people myself, I know how important it is to have food at hand at all times. You can finish for today. Provide my settlers with food indeed. Potato Gamer. I'm not sure if that's English you're speaking. But frankly, I've no idea what you're saying. We have not enough beds. So that's a problem. You cried and snapped yourself out of existence, and the world of the Delhi is not just a sec, but Dragon, a news. Oh, don't worry, it's a copy pasta. Is it? I have not seen that one. And what's the point of the copy pasta? Let's research some construction. Your friend made it. Your friend made the copy pasta. And is it like popular in the world? Do other people use it? The point of it is pain. Very relatable. So how are you on this fine evening? How is Delhi? What's up, Core? It's spread through a few servers. Like on Discord, I'll assume. That's impressive. You're about to ask you, you're playing CK2. Ah. What more can you ask for on a Sunday? CK2. Do I still not have enough beds? Oh, they want something closer to them. Spoiled fucking college kids. You're on my server? That's a surprise. I must be aware of the boba copy pasta. This does not look... It's not... That's not CK2. Potato Gamer said he was playing CK2. I am playing The Settlers Heritage of Kings. A game from my childhood. You know, all those years and years ago. I remember there was a friend who I specifically had sleepovers with just because he had this game. And I didn't have it on my own yet. And that's why I slept over at his place a lot. My first exposure to video games actually was watching my brother play video games. I think he played Command and Conquer, like a really old one. I remember that it was like mostly green and black on the screen most of the time. And I had no idea what was going on. And I probably asked him a lot what was going on and annoyed him. Because that's what little brothers do. So, the area of sight of your serfs is increased. Learning this game from scratch here. I remember as a child I had like hundreds of serfs at a time up here. Probably not the optimal way to play, but that's what I did. And I remember these things. It says it processes clay, and it refines iron. But really, what that means is it takes clay that is already there and just makes more clay from it. Almost slavery is a certified basic tactic, though. I mean, I didn't use them for war a lot of the time. I just used them for, like, mining resources. Which really isn't the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to, like, use the serfs at the beginning to gather basic resources and then replace them with proper buildings with workers that are meant for the purpose, like these ones below and like mines here. So yeah, that was my mistake, but I always, as he said, taxes. My workers are paying their taxes. That's cringe, to be honest. I remember here somewhere you can like set taxes, make people happier, but as I recall, there's no actual point to doing it in the game. Like, you can play the entire game with standard taxes and nothing really changes. But if you set the taxes higher, people start to leave your settlement. $200 wood. Yes. Ah, my god. I'll always remember the look of these serfs. Like, to me, this guy is my childhood. So if there's anybody who wants to like hang out in voice chat, just tell me and I'll join. But like, I anticipated that it would be some time before that happens, so I thought I would better start playing video games. Core wants to hang out in chat. Perfect. Then I'm going to join the Hangout channel. Can I hear anything? What's up, Core? Hello, everyone. I almost said everyone. Hello, Core. You are not literally every person. Hey, Aaron, what's up? I mean, I saw one. Yeah. Oh no. I mean, it's probably like the YouTube algorithm correctly predicted that I didn't want to hear anything from you, so it spared me. Rip. What's up, Aaron? How are you? Okay. It has been a while. You haven't been in voice chat a lot recently. Nice. Illegally producing pornographic material. Nice. Based. The other voices. Oh no. Let me just. Oh, did it? Okay. Let's try. I can try boosting you individually. Maybe turning the game. It should be because that's the same thing I use for podcast recording, and I know that in the like MP4s that get created for the podcast episodes, I use them basically to sync up our audio tracks, because you know the boys send me their individual recordings, and I can look in my recording where like their sync clap at the beginning was. So it should be picking up Discord. I'm confused because it is like when you people talk, I can see the audio bar moving. Did you hear game audio during the stream? Huh. Okay, then maybe the problem is something that I've experienced at other points, is that Yes, I understood, Potato Gamer. I do like desktop audio to one audio track in the file, and that's maybe the problem. Everybody be nice while I finnig around with these. Okay. Recording audio track 1, 2. And I remember. Okay, let's just do the second audio track away. Oh, is it? Okay. Then I'm gonna have to actually get into these freaking settings. Audio. I remember there was a thing somewhere that allowed me to say this audio track goes to that. Or I mean, this audio source goes to that track. And I remember I had the same problem during my charity live stream, but I'm not finding where I fix it. Audio track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need any of that. I know this must be riveting to watch. Yeah. Let's just put some text on the screen so people know what's going on. Fixing some techno nonsense. Everybody pray to the machine spirit. Oh dear. That got cool. He's not on my server, the bitch, so he's not going to. Okay. How do I edit output projector? That's not what I wanted. Oh dear, the text box is weird. Why is everything not working? It's supposed to just work. Droids. SMH. Do I have to go freaking offline to change that? That would be super annoying. You know what? We're gonna live Google. Yes. And by that I mean... Yeah? I mean, I'm not showing the thing. The window. Audio tracks, Streamlabs, OBS. Uh-huh. How do I add an audio? Is this working now? Can somebody speak?
Oh, let's see.
Okay,
Hello. Testing, testing.
Testing.
Where do I be?
Can you people
there it is.
hear
Oh, yeah.
the two
Okay.
others?
Yay.
What can
Hello,
you?
everyone.
Yay!
Oh, hi, Pio.
I can remove the technical difficulties thingy.
Welcome to
Yay.
Via Plaza.
We fixed the problem. Okay, I take back what I said about droids.
No, fuck droids.
Yeah, actually, never mind. I take back my taking back of the things I said about droids. I can't English today.
I mean, it worked. Like
It
a
worked,
sentence,
yes.
I mean.
I mean, yeah, it was understandable. It was comprehensible.
Yes.
Talk for yourself, I'm illiterate.
Barely. Barely comprehensible, but it works.
Taxes and wages are paid.
Taxes and wages are paid. Wait, I pay my people wages? That's cringe.
Don't pay the
Ew.
wages, but take taxes.
I mean, they're serfs. Why would I pay serfs a wage? Isn't it like
I don't know, ask your mods.
Here's what I think, okay?
Very well.
Armed robbery, based, non-coercive. Honestly badass. Taking $2 out of my paycheck to feed old people. Absolutely abhorrent. Might as well be armed robbery.
Is this taxation is theft posting?
No problem. Yes.
Yeah.
Genuinely confused.
I opened that up with saying that armed robbery was based, and then I went to compare taxes to armed robbery.
You're Australian, so...
True.
That could just be like
Our
a
national
legitimate opinion.
Our national hero is a man who killed police officers.
Yes. Understandable.
I've been waiting way too long to see your reaction pics channel on here. Jesus Christ, this is gold.
Let's take a look.
Dude, I love that channel. It's so good when I'm like in another server and I can just bust out something from that with the search bar and everything.
Someone posted me in there.
One of the best things is when a burger uses pictures of himself as reaction images.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so good.
Your workers are
I love you. Hold on a second. Let me get a picture of me that I used as a reaction image earlier. You haven't seen this either, Cole. You'll be really happy to see this.
alright.
Oh,
I'm gonna post it in that channel. It's not lewd. Shut up.
Who
I
said
didn't
it's
say
lewd?
anything. What's wrong with you, Aaron?
Nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Ah, amazing.
Wait a second. I'm gonna take a look. Oh dear. Label your freaking images, Aaron.
No.
Immediately.
I will continue to be a
breaks-
rebel.
has been
Break
upgraded.
survey runes. I defecated and urinated and inseminated my trousers. Did you just want me to say that so you have the clip? Because if
Wait,
so,
where did you read that from?
from YouTube channel.
Oh. I didn't see that message. Damn, I think that YouTube chat is being weird.
I added a caption to the picture.
It's from Potato Gamer. Yeah, YouTube probably thought inseminated. Oh no, even better. YouTube thought like piss. I will not stand for discussion of piss on my platform.
How do I make it so that YouTube lets me see piss comments?
I mean, you might have to change the thing in the chat window from top chat replay to live chat replay.
You should get the laundry off the line.
Oh, actually, that's a good... Oh, there we go. Okay.
Perfect.
Sure.
Why is that even an option? That is awful.
Paying their
I
taxes.
agree. By which I of course mean I love my benevolent YouTube overlords. Did you see the thing that they threatened the Großdeutsche podcast thing not to spread disinformation about the German elections? They sent us an email
Well, that's it.
going like, we
Oh.
will not tolerate any fake information on our platform.
Good luck with that, YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, to be frank, that doesn't really happen in Germany a lot.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's like misinformation is so good for ad revenue, though.
It is.
Thing is, it
Yes.
does happen. I mean, look at everything basically the AfD does and says. A lot of that is just fucking lies. But it's not any different from normal Germany, so
But the thing is that they, like, if we compare it to
We'll
the
get there soon.
presidential election things in America, they tend to stop when, when the courts say no.
yeah.
Like, they, of course, the conservative candidates will still go like, this was rigged, we actually won. But once the courts say, no, this was legit, they tend to stop.
Yeah.
Which is
Is that just a global strategy? Where right-wingers always like, actually, no, this is incorrect, and then...
Yes.
Yeah, because they are not as used to
Alright,
losing
your
as the
workers
left.
are paying their taxes.
Good point.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It hurt, but it you know, it's accurate.
Very well.
Potato Gamer says, actually... Oh boy, what's coming next? Me.
Actually,
I mean-
there has never been a legitimate election in history.
I went voting this morning, and
Based.
the only one who wasn't like a banker or financial entrepreneur on the entire voting list was the man who worked for who set himself up for the left, Die Linke,
Yes.
and he was a car mechanic,
Based.
very sympathetic.
Very sympathetic.
Desired. Sure.
Man, did you hear that one of Putin's opposition just so happened to have 3 other people who looked vaguely like him with the same name running for the same position? How weird is that?
What?
It's Putin and his 2 opponents, Rutin and Tutin.
Vladimir
Yeah.
Putin.
Yeah, it's Ivan and Ivan with an E.
So sometimes I'm getting tired of people asking me how my name is written. It's like really not hard.
Yeah.
And they
Mm.
ask me like, is it with an I? No, it's with an K, you dumbass.
Hmm. Do you mean
Hello,
with
my
an
name is-
I?
For clearing bills.
Hello, my name is Aaron with a D.
Are paid.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember one of the people I went to school with used to say, "My name is Gregor, the L is for danger."
Amazing. Yeah, I love jokes like that have like a second meaning, you know, like
If I have to.
when
Second
people hear my
incorrect
voice
meaning.
and a second incorrect meaning, yeah. No, but like when people hear my voice, they probably don't hear, "Hi, I'm Aaron with a D," and think the right thing. Wow.
No, this is
The
a family stream. I've just decided.
you have seen Macht Ulmer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Upgrade done.
Big burly
Who
dude.
constantly looks like. Who constantly
wants
has
to rip
a-
your throat
a
out.
Kubrick stare.
Yeah, I spent 6 hours yesterday with him beating the shit out of a bathroom, getting all tiles out of there.
Nice. Greetings,
Yeah,
it was nice.
Tovarish Ivan.
Hello, friend.
Hello. Do you not
I
want
throw
to
at it.
speak?
No, I can speak, it's just I'm not currently doing it.
I understand.
Okay.
Conflict.
How are you this fine day?
Okay.
Same.
That's okay.
Lukewarm.
I'm doing mediocre.
Aggressively mediocre, you might say.
How am I doing? Well, I'm kind of like an unseasoned fish. That's how I feel.
Nice.
Lukewarm is a very nice description.
Yes.
I'm like a potato chip without any salt on it. Does that make you happy?
Mm-hmm.
No, me neither.
I remember somebody, I think it was a stand-up comedy actually, where somebody said like, you know how when you like have a flight and people always ask you how was the flight? It's like,
Mhm.
what are you supposed to answer to that? And he said, my default answer is a miracle of engineering.
You do not have enough clay.
Amazing. Yes, potato reference. Yeah.
Potato reference.
There's in
You
the
know-
original.
Is that a
Wait.
mother freaking potato?
Certainly.
You know, most potato chips actually don't have salt on them. They have MSG.
What?
Yeah,
No salt.
just MSG.
I think that's
I give
some
you a
kind
tip,
of-
Seetor.
I think that's some kind of non-European joke that I'm too.
Exactly.
No, it's not a joke. That's actually true. A lot of like fast food and like junk food is seasoned with MSG instead of salt.
But
If you
like,
use
not
MSG
in
instead
That
of
is
Europe.
salt,
normal.
not in Europe.
Junk
maybe
food.
not in Europe, maybe not in
We
Europe,
actually
but
have,
in Australia
like,
it is.
regulation for food quality.
Well, MSG isn't bad though. It's like salt. If you eat too much salt, it's bad for you. Same with MSG.
No. I mean, in Europe, you tend
You can see if MSG is in there. Like,
tend
if
to
you look at
actually
the
get
packet
the
of,
ingredients you're expecting in the things.
if,
you
Right.
if on that stands normal chips or salted chips, it's just okay. You look on the backside, it's chips and it's salted. That's it.
Alright.
Yes. They actually do tend to say on the label Chips gesalzen.
Exactly.
Oh, well, there you go.
Isn't
No.
it legal to call corn syrup honey in America, even though it's not?
I mean, Aaron is Australian, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell about America. I know America's just absolutely terrible when it comes to food stuff, though.
No, you don't have to specify that. America is just absolutely terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, in general. Is there anything that America does that's actually better than most of the world? You know, that's not a terrible thing.
I'm a big fan of things like the heart attack grill, but I probably shouldn't.
This is
Speaking of
This
not
is
terrible
exactly-
things here.
this is exactly what I was referencing.
Yes. But the thing is, I like bad things. They make
True.
Yep.
they make my palate happy.
Yeah.
We're going to alienate and
for a
bully
brain
all
or
of your
what we're
American
talking about.
audience.
I'm sorry?
Sorry, Aaron.
We're going to alienate and bully away all of your American audience.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Americans, you're not welcome here anymore.
The only
So-
way to survive is balkanization.
There's
Who the
no
fuck
oil
disliked
here.
this stream? I'm very curious now.
Sorry?
It was an American.
Yeah. You already have one dislike on your stream. You're
Do
welcome, Seetor.
No, I don't. As far
Yeah,
as I
for me
can
there
see.
is. For me there is too.
Yeah. Ooh.
There's 2 dislikes.
Your workers are paying their taxes.
One.
No, that's
1 dislike. SMH.
One dislike.
Who dares?
It's alright, I had mine too.
rip in peace, brother.
Everybody should dislike this stream, to be honest.
Everybody disliked the
Alright.
stream.
Like, not even joking, I barely prepared for this. I decided to do this, like, yesterday at 9. All I'm doing is, like, wasting time, so I won't worry about the outcome of the German elections. You really should dislike this stream.
Speaking of not preparing, the Großdeutsche Podcast. That's live today.
Yes.
Okay.
In, like, an hour and a half. Which is totally coincidentally also when this stream will end.
Yeah, you got 100% on the fucking money.
Yes.
Oh wait, am I allowed to swear? Shit.
Yes.
I mean, okay, never mind.
I mean, I
Oh
actually,
shit! Oh fuck! I
I
swear.
actually didn't want any swearing, but like I don't care if you swear, but from me, and I already
It's-
messed that up, so who cares?
Listen, I'm Australian. It's part of my culture.
God
Is
damn
it
it, Seetor, you're
cultural
taking a.
appropriation if other people swear?
With pleasure.
No, this is an aspect of our culture we share openly with the world, like how America shares obesity with the rest of the world
And military bases.
If the
and military bases.
if the existence of the egg was before the chicken, is the existence of the chicken appropriation of the culture of the egg?
Potato Gamer is the 5th
Your
dislike.
workers are paying
You
their
win
taxes. No problem.
5 Seetor points.
You
They are
win
worth
me saying one.
Yeah,
See,
I was about to say they're fucking worthless. I have more
Yes.
of enough of them.
You win me saying one sentence with a voice drop. Pick your sentence, potato. I'm giving Potato a prize for being the 5th dislike, and you can't stop me.
I saw Miller
Yes, you
do
can
his work.
exchange your Seetor points to make this person over which
All
I
of
have
your
no
farms
power
are occupied.
do a thing.
Some settlers don't have anything to eat.
Some of my settlers are unable to find a vacant spot on a farm.
A new
Cool for
technology
them.
has been
They should
discovered.
pull themselves up by their bootstraps.
The smith takes up his job. The time is here.
Some of your peasants are,
Upgrade your headquarters.
are trying to cope with the lingering depression.
Man, I feel that.
They should just become happy.
Just do it!
Do it!
Jumps off a bridge.
I like
Wait,
it
no.
here.
Why is that what become happy means to you?
Well, it's the wish of the person, isn't it?
Oh no,
You
Potato
have to
sentence
acquire
won't
more
send.
stone.
Pick another, quick. Quickly.
Or write it in the Discord if you are here.
Oh yeah, or write it in the Discord. If you're here.
Anything better?
I'm just gonna repeat everything Seetor says like nobody can hear hear him.
Prophet Aladdin.
Oh.
Alright. As our prophet Aladdin from Disney intended, I
The building
guess.
has been
I don't know. I don't know where the voice drop was supposed to go.
I think that sentence was in reference to the
The
fact that
building
nothing
has
will
been
send.
upgraded now.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't
Never
think
mind,
it
that's
was
your
intended
prize
to
now.
be the sentence.
That's your prize now, too bad. You've used up your Seetor points.
Yes. No refunds.
No refunds, I'm sorry.
Done.
Based.
Loser.
Well, that's good. As long as you're happy.
Based.
ATE reference. I have no idea. You young people, your references. My headquarters can be upgraded. Is that what medieval people called the town centers? The headquarters?
Yes.
Nice.
They also called everything outside the city the forward operating base.
That's medieval American people. Oh, after the end. Yes, that's a good mod. Have you ever heard of that Crusader Kings 2 mod? After the end.
I haven't.
No.
It's crazy. It's like reverse CK2. It takes place in America after an apocalypse. And like the
Careful
feudal
now.
lords
Don't get too
are
close.
spread over the USA, and the religions are crazy. There's like Mormons, I think, still in Utah, and there's a religion of Elvis impersonators.
Amazing.
Yes, there's so much fun stuff there.
It's payday.
Thank you very much.
Neo Aztecs.
That's the, you know, like how Mando always says this is the way? That's their version of this is the way.
What?
They just say something related to their religion and go, thank you very much.
You united the Celestial Empire of California. That's a cursed sentence. Celestial Empire of California.
Potato has
Okay.
big brain.
After all this time, you're still
It's
called
raining.
fucking California. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know, I think California is a good name for a place. It's
Especially
better
a place
than
that should be
Arkansas, which is
Okay,
pronounced- which is
okay,
written
that's
If you think
Arkansas.
so.
Alright, everybody, we're renaming California to California.
Where's
Make sure that,
Deacon Saw?
The Caliphate
Make sure that
of
you have a-
Fornia.
yeah, make sure that your females only go outside with a mahram male.
Yuri.
I don't know, that's the joke. That's it. I'm sorry. I can't do anything better than that.
Acceptable.
Acceptable.
Yes.
I apologize dearly, Lord Seetor.
Attention. There'll be a
Apology
big
accepted.
kapow in a second.
Brazil has Chinese tribute mechanics.
Brazil. Not
Amazing.
sad.
Can you like in your realm, if a character does something you don't like, can you send them to Brazil?
Banished to Brazil.
Are paying
You'll go
their
into
taxes.
Brazil.
Complete.
Begone.
Immediately.
Thought?
Begone, thought.
No!
You can
Warming
send
up
your
again.
concubines
Time
to
stack
Brazil,
away the big coat.
your peasants to Brazil as concubines of Emperor Pedro. So yes. you
Amazing.
can. That is
Oh my
amazing.
god. Wow.
You're going to
I'm trying
Brazil.
so hard not to swear.
Why?
It's a
You can
challenge. A
swear.
personal. It's a personal challenge, okay? I'm challenging myself. I'm trying to better myself.
Very well.
I also tried to, and I messed up like in the initial minutes of the stream.
I know that feel.
Yes.
I feel like if I started like streaming on Twitch, I would accidentally get banned. Like I'd accidentally get myself banned.
I mean, to be
'cause I
fair,
just
it's
say-
very easy to get banned from
You
Twitch.
Yeah, it's so easy, and I just can't help myself.
There's a cult of the founding fathers. Isn't that just like modern day
Research
America?
finished.
A topical
The
reference.
building has been upgraded now.
I would have to only speak Japanese because if I spoke English, then I'd risk banning myself. With how often I say stupid stuff in English.
Become a VTuber.
No.
Okay.
No problem.
Like, I could draw my own model, but I just really don't want to do that.
I actually once the Americanist religions has crusades as interventions. Nice. Do they go to Afghanistan and then come? Wait a minute. Like in many ways, the Afghanistan war was like a real parallel to the Crusades.
We exploited it all.
Oh man.
Oi, 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 oi.
At least in how successful they
Ready.
were.
That's an important addendum there.
All of your residences are full.
Man, it's weird to think that the Capitol Hill raid was more successful than the actual Confederates at getting to the Capitol Hill.
Mm.
And they only lasted 5 years though, let's be fair. Hands up for everybody older than the Confederacy. It's literally everybody. Everybody in this call, everyone in the stream, hopefully. If there's any 4-year-olds out there, be gone. You are banished to Brazil.
Yes.
As a concubine.
No.
That's a concubine.
Oh, apparently the Confederacy exists actually.
To the
after
Virgin
the-
Islands.
Is the Confederacy cringe? And after the end.
The only thing I have to say in response to that question is,
Oh, way down south in the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alligators, right away, right away, right away, right away.
Dixieland.
The research of a new technology has
Ah.
come to an end.
The research of a new technology has come to an end.
Now that I catch you in VC,
Oh dear lord, I am caught.
no.
Yes.
Heyday.
I am semi-planning on maybe doing something.
Semi-planning,
tabletop.
maybe doing something.
Yes,
So you have
because
no
before
plans.
that I. Not yet exactly, but I'm gathering people for something. I promised Aaron something. I wanted to
gathering
do
a crew.
an English Star Wars game, tabletop RPG. Are you interested? I want to get Joy in the boat too.
I don't know. I haven't done any tabletop in like a while.
All right.
Alrighty.
I might try it, but I can't promise anything.
That's
Alright.
okay.
And as I said
Cool.
on Twitter yesterday, you know, I find it so frustrating that I always spend like weeks agonizing about what my next YouTube video could be about. Because I don't want to make just like anything. And then I look actually on video and see like people post everyday videos of themselves eating. And I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Perfection is the enemy of good enough.
Hmm. I should just keep uploading videos to my channel even if I can't say what I want to say properly. Because that's the main thing that's been keeping me back from filming videos regularly. That and that I've rearranged my room and I no longer have any space to film. So, yeah.
Seetor Brazil concubinage mukbang when?
Finished.
I don't
That
think
was
I can even
so
read
impressive.
that sentence.
That would be such a specific shitpost. Is it worth it?
I don't
Hey,
even know
Koi,
what
if-
that means.
Hey Cora, if we make a mukbang channel, we can like split up and get back together every week, like Nico Avocado, whatever his name is. We can become
Or-
quadrillionaires by eating lots and lots of Takis.
Okay, I know what this means. Seetor becomes a Brazilian concubine, and then you make a mukbang video as a Brazilian concubine in Brazil. The easiest thing to do.
Get there soon.
You know, I understood it as like I eat the concubine, but I think your interpretation may be correct. I built 2 smithies. How cringe.
I like the idea of you like somebody sends you off to Emperor Pedro as a concubine, and Pedro says, "Okay, go make mukbang videos."
Yes.
You need more
That's the only thing he asks of you.
The video game just told me you need more stones.
What is it now? All reasons.
Do you know of any good co-op games you can play with? You can play online.
To me?
Yeah, you.
Stardew Valley is good.
Oh, all right.
Stardew Valley is okay.
Noted.
Played that with my girlfriend a lot.
Yeah, enjoy too. If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Look at that. The weather is clearing and starting to warm up again.
Every time I want to hang out with Joy, she's always busy. I feel sad.
She's always busy. You
She's
cannot
always
catch her.
busy. I
The thing
know.
about her is that she's like the best human, so a lot of humans want
Well,
to hang
don't
out
be
with her.
talking to me about
Yep.
Texas.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Point hard work.
I'm a human that needs. I need guidance from the best human. I need to improve.
Everybody.
I want to
needs
become the
guidance.
second best human, and I need to become an apprentice of the best human.
An apprentice human.
An apprentice human.
Human in training.
I think
Teach
that's
me
called
how
a
to
child.
be human.
Yes.
I think that is called a child.
Human, teach me your ways.
An apprentice
Amazing.
human is a child. I don't know if I can agree with that.
Well, look at India.
In India?
Wow, these
Yeah,
these
they are being abused and put to work like any apprentice.
That's true.
wow, these are fascinating. So these are your larvae?
Consider it done.
Certainly
already
look like it.
They already have hands and feet, and they haven't even gestated yet. They haven't even gone through their metamorphosis yet. When do they hatch?
Honestly,
They're so small.
I think a lot of our youths would be better if you just went into a cocoon during puberty and came out however we wanted, rather than during
Oh,
the bullshit
God.
that is called the teens.
That's true.
Please, that would have saved me 10 years of suffering.
Exactly.
Imagine if that's like
Same.
how trans people could transition.
Eureka!
Yes, please.
Like
It's really-
once you
it is-
realize you're the other gender, you can just enter a cocoon. Maybe
No,
you
but-
can spend your time in the cocoon legally dead, so you don't have to pay taxes.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? When you sorry, go on.
I like that the first idea that came to your mind after that was, oh god, the taxes.
Yeah.
I'm a practical man, what can I say?
So, I absolutely hate that. When you start transition, they require you to, like, dress and act a certain way for 2 years. And they won't give you medication during that time. So you have to go around for 2 years without any treatment, without any training, just being yourself as the opposite gender in public, and it is the worst. It is so, it is so humiliating to walk around looking the way that you do.
Sounding like this for 2 years while you wear dresses and shit in public. It is awful. Worst fucking experience ever.
Grade down.
Do not recommend.
It does sound like that. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Jesus.
Well, I didn't. I lied to my endocrinologist.
Based.
Well, I didn't lie, okay? What I did was I put on the fucking dress the day that I went to see him, and he said, "Oh, so since when have you been dressing as a woman?" And I said, "Since earlier this year." Technically, I was not incorrect.
That's true.
I was-
Technically correct.
And then I spent
That's
most of that
correct.
time in lockdown, so I got to skip most of it, thankfully. Oh my god.
What country do you live in?
I live in Australia.
Hmm.
And there it is.
Australia is crazy.
Really
Like,
staying here.
Australia and New Zealand are crazy when it comes to COVID. Like, one case somewhere, lock the entire country down. It's amazing.
Yes.
Well, see, the cool thing about that is my state has basically been COVID-free for the entire pandemic because of that.
I mean, it is
So
cool.
The vast majority of the time, everyone's had all of their freedoms, except for like 2 rules, and as I had one person put it, one of those rules is to not lick people in the
Can I
face.
have to?
So,
Oh dear.
you know,
Being attacked. That's cringe.
it's
That is
got
exactly how I felt when I heard that. How am I supposed to be able to live without licking people in the face?
The building has been
yeah, I know, it's incredibly difficult.
Sure.
Man, life as a Rottweiler is
Very
really
well.
hard out here.
Go get them! That criminal's allowed.
I will now blow up people with a bomb. Because this game is a war crime simulator. Nice.
Your village is under attack.
You actually can see in the game
Oh.
like the enemy's souls leave their body when they die.
Oh my god, you're right.
It's pretty
I
meta.
I didn't even
require
know-
your help,
Wow.
friends.
Disgusting.
Oh, I'm so hyped for that remake. They're making a remake of Knights of the Republic.
Hmm.
Was my favorite, my second favorite game as a kid. Also my first role-playing game.
Don't even think about blaming me if the building should collapse. Not my fault. I wasn't even here. In fact, I was inside of this nice little clearance, all busy.
As a
chopping
teenager, I routinely forgot that
Is under attack.
Save your skin as long as you can.
that fast travel as a concept exists.
So be it.
And I cannot tell you how many times I run through the entirety of the map of Skyrim. Being annoyed as fuck.
I mean, to be
As
honest,
it-
that's sometimes a better way to play.
Sometimes, like, games like The Witcher really gain a lot from that, but,
Mm.
Yeah,
Like Skyrim is
designed
empty.
around quick travel. That's true.
As a teen, I was one of the people who was like, fast travel is lazy. I'm going to walk everywhere, and I haven't finished a single video game in my entire life. Hello, everyone.
Ask me anything.
Ask me anything. I haven't finished a single video game ever.
You must employ this.
Yeah, I've been playing Fallout 3 since I was 13.
That's a good
Still not
quote.
done.
People keep talking about how shit like Fallout 76 is, and I'm just wondering how they can already know.
All done, if I have to.
Oh, you know,
They're finished.
Immediate.
I
Before
remember
they,
some time ago someone posted like this thing, I think it was from Twitter maybe, where a person went, I talked to this guy at a party and he said that he likes playing video games and I like fancied him, so I tried to connect with him over our love of video games. And I tried recommending games to him, but he just plays Heart of Iron 4, so his response was just, oh, I'm already playing something.
Your workers are paying their taxes.
damn.
That's pretty Chad, I have to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered the meme where it's like, you can manage the entire German-Soviet front, but you can't manage a conversation.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to find it because it's...
Can't micromanage
Hey, I'm
a
really-
conversation with a woman.
Hey, I'm a real-life gamer girl, and I'm really interested in playing games with you, specifically. Would you like to do that?
No, I'm already playing games with friends.
Yes. That's kind
There's
of
this guy from the server I'm in. His name is Dean.
His name is Wick.
All he does is he posts anti-COVID memes. But he's alright at Hearts of Iron 4.
I think that is Brady's way to sort out friends.
Pretty much, yeah.
I found the meme. I'm gonna post it in... should post it.
Yes.
That guy, absolute incel, hates everyone. Far right wing, but he's alright.
Yes.
he plays War
Wishes
Thunder.
death upon people for fun.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
he's good in
No,
War Thunder.
I love when Brady was like, yeah, this guy's like like he doesn't believe that mental health is a real thing and he thinks that trans people are delusional degenerates. Aaron, get in a game with this guy. Let's play Stellaris together.
He's real good at micromanaging.
Yeah.
Brady
Great at
is
micromanaging.
great in his own way.
Great at micromanaging Stellaris, but not his friend groups, apparently.
Complete.
I mean, again, he picks his friend groups based on how good they are at
Upgrade
micromanaging
finished. Your
Stellaris.
scholars have researched a new technique.
True.
Your scholars have
Man, my
researched a
voice is
new
really creaky today.
Really, what?
If I have to.
Creaky.
Isn't it? Aren't
No
you
problem,
supposed to
no
call it
problem.
crikey?
Shut up.
No,
A new technology has been discovered.
Fuck.
I seem to have outplayed.
Pleasure.
Oh
So
yeah, well, crikey, mate. Fuck, I can't even say anything about that. I've lost the accent.
To be fair, it's not
The
very hard
accent
to
you were
outplay Aaron.
born with?
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
here's
It's
the-
genetic.
No, here's the thing. You are wrong about that because every time I talk to Australians, they're like, "So where are you from?"
If I have to.
Like, I went to this language exchange thing like 2 nights ago, and there was a bunch of Australian people and a bunch of Japanese people.
It's starting.
And every time we went into a call and I got paired up with a couple Australian people, they'd always ask me, "So are you from Australia? Everybody here is from Australia or Japan. Do I look like I'm from Japan to you?
Yes.
Do I sound like it?"
Yes.
Apparently so.
Good that we cleared that up.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Australians don't think I sound Australian.
The building
For a
has
while,
been
when I was
upgraded.
playing Rainbow Six Siege, I put on a British accent who was like mediocre, but not that bad. But of course, nobody's going to be fooled by that because I'm very audibly German.
Yeah.
The only people I got to fool were Germans who don't know what proper British is. Got like 3 groups of Germans asking me, "Hey, are you a Brit?"
Upgrade finished.
Which you
Mine-
can just answer by "Na, Bruder."
Mein Companion.
You need more stones.
Mein good friend.
I love the idea of that. That's great.
Collar with an O, with an OU, but an K in front.
Reminds you of the time when
I'm from Spain,
I came-
but the S is silent.
I came across this guy who had like a cowboy avatar. So I started speaking in an American accent to him in Japanese. It was the weirdest fucking exchange I've had in my life. Because he was a Japanese guy. But I was putting on an American accent in Japanese and it sounds awful.
The building has been upgraded now.
Every time I get to see Aaron's friends who all speak only Japanese, I just go, "Well, hello there, you friendly scribbly lime people."
You have to
Konnichiwa,
acquire more stones.
oida.
Your subordinates discovered a new
Older.
technology for you.
Na, oida.
The sun is back. Summer's ahead.
Summer is ahead.
A new technology has been discovered.
A new
Just watching this
technology
video-
has been discovered.
Payday.
High quality shoes.
Oh, nice.
You
Protect
have to
protect the
acquire
feet.
more
They are
stones.
precious.
Aaron!
They're very necessary for getting around day to day. They're a precious part of your anatomy, like your heart or your eyes.
Consider it
I
done.
don't want to
No,
talk
I
about
just
my
walk around on my
anatomy with you.
stumps.
How am I supposed to concentrate when you are tickling me?
Don't get me started about stumps. Fucking tree people.
Let's get the night off.
What do you have against Groot?
You need more stones.
He's overhyped.
Listen, I was born to an oil tycoon, okay? I hate nature. And that includes elves and tree people, whatever you call them. Everyone I talk to has a different name for them. They're either No, there are no trees in Australia. You should have known better. There is not a single tree on this entire continent.
Isn't the Gimpy Gimpy a tree? Or is it
It's a bush, actually.
Ah, okay. A bush in the
Alright.
bush.
Potato is going to go cry and snap themselves out of existence, apparently, but will return later.
Have fun, do a backflip.
Do a flip!
Yeah.
I'll miss you, Potato, my starchy friend. Are potatoes starchy? I think they are, right?
Is potato what?
Starchy.
Yeah, potatoes
that
are
mean?
have a lot of starch in
I
them.
have the same question.
Starchy. I kept understanding starchy.
I did as you desired.
I
Stop
still
you.
don't know what that means.
As someone who works a lot with starch, I know that term.
Your workers are paying their taxes.
Starch is when you from the food and then it is it's like starch.
Sure.
That's it. Bye.
Why? Certainly.
What?
Yes.
I think Aaron is having a stroke.
It's the starch. It's the starch's fault.
Oh, please have a stroke on my stream. That would be so cool. Maybe it would go viral.
It would make such good
That could be an
content.
interesting story, right?
Autistic Australian trans person is having a stroke on stream. Yeah, that's something you can caption right there.
Suddenly all of Reddit flops here.
That's what's done. That's what's made my first video do so well. Is I titled it like Australian introduces themselves in Japanese, and like a bunch of curious Japanese people clicked on it because they're like, "Wow, a gaijin speaking Japanese?
That's possible? That's allowed?
Wow."
Did
No,
you
in
ask
fact, it's
Tenno
not. The
first?
colonial thought police is going to come and get me.
Did you
Wow.
ask Tenno first?
No more settlers will come
Wow,
to the center.
it's a gaijin speaking Japanese. Pen pineapple apple pen. Hey, Graham. That happens a lot more often than you think it does. Like, I'll go to a new place and talk to people, and they'll find out that I'm not Japanese, and I'll be like, "Oh, so you speak English? I love English. Pen pineapple apple pen every fucking time."
I actually have a similar story for Core that's regarding
Has been
German.
upgraded now.
Okay.
I once saw a chat log where someone said like, "Oh, you're German, disco pogo." Yes.
And wages are paid.
That will make no sense to all the Anglos watching, but it's very funny to Germans.
Dingelingeling, Bruder. It's quite refreshing hanging out with Japanese people because they're the only people on Earth I have seen who did not immediately make Nazi jokes after they knew that I was German.
No, once
Yeah,
they
because when Japanese people say it, it's not a joke.
No. It's kind of funny because in the first conversation they had, somebody in the group said something about, "Oh yeah, Japan and Germany were really good friends back a while ago."
I mean, it's not true.
It is not true. They didn't trust each other one bit.
If I have to.
Japan didn't trust itself. Like the military and the navy were fighting each other during a world war.
That's pretty normal though. The ground branch of the US Army had like paper wars with the Ordnance Department because the Ordnance Department thought they would know better what the army needs on the ground than the army does.
Upgraded now. Sure.
We need reliable equipment that can run, so we want what we had before, but more of that, please. Hey, look, it's a Pershing! Doesn't run, but here you have it.
Your scholars
I
have
swear to
researched a
God,
new
gun
technology.
people speak a different language from all the
Yeah.
rest of humanity.
True. I'm gonna make a.
It's very cute that you consider yourself a human.
I didn't say.
I'm going to make an international languages channel in my Discord, and I'm going to make a separate channel. Like, I'll have like a channel group, and I'll have like like Spanish and Japanese and whatever other languages people on the server speak a lot, and then I'll just have gun at the bottom.
Yes. Gun is a bottom language.
Germany and Japan were more like Facebook friends. That's a good summary. They're just in it for the drama together.
With pleasure.
All right.
Yeah.
Talking
If you want
Occasionally
something
they send-
spicy, Germany and Italy.
Oh
They
man.
really couldn't stand each other.
Oh,
That's,
you know the the Italo-Ethiopian war, the second one where Mussolini invaded Ethiopia, right?
Yes.
In
Yeah.
that war,
With pleasure.
nobody better than I, because Mussolini just blocked Germany from annexing Austria by stationing troops in the mountains, right?
Consider it done. Yo.
Which meant which meant at that time Italy was like kind of supported by France, England, and the Soviet Union, just because they assumed Mussolini would block Anschluss for a longer time, and when Italy actually got to invading Ethiopia, this was the second time they were invading. Ethiopia, like everybody like unanimously blocked arms shipments to Italy and Ethiopia. You know, to be fair to the country with 0 weapons and to the country with an actual army. And the only support Ethiopia got was an emergency shipment weapons from, well, Nazi Germany.
Nice.
So, Google Blitz wants one of us to poo on stream.
Not me.
I'll be right back.
Not me.
Alright, to answer your question,
No.
Yes.
Never
I
gets
endorse
old.
this one.
All right.
Oh, hey, Griff.
you have to pay
Hey.
for that.
What's
Hey,
up,
Griff.
How you doing?
Not much. Shit, I should have said the sky. Fuck.
Griff was in here for like 5 minutes and nobody
Yeah.
said anything to him. It was
I-
amazing.
I think I did a little earlier, but it was really brief.
You have to acquire
He was in here longer than 5 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, no, I'm doing okay. You know, nursing a tiny bit of a hangover, but you know, there you
Did
go.
you say anything?
No, I didn't say anything. I was gonna say that I believe the Italian invasion of Ethiopia, they committed numerous war crimes
Yeah,
and
they did.
atrocities using chemical weapons on civilian populations,
They
and still lost. It's like, oh, come on.
No,
If you don't do
they-
that, at least win.
If you're gonna
They-
play with a stacked deck, at least
when
win.
we talk about the first Ethiopian war with Italy, I believe they also used chemical weapons, but not so much. And they definitely lost the first one. They were completely kicked out of Ethiopia. But the second one, they managed to occupy for quite a long time until the British rolled around. This was World War II proper.
Mm-hmm.
And
Speaking of the Italians, I assume.
yeah, when
Yeah.
just they pushed them out, you know.
Man, that's a character designed by a man if I've ever seen it.
Oh, by the way, Seetor.
Yes.
A few days ago, watched an interview with Sonneborn, head of the party. When he used to be part of the Titanic, the satire magazine, he used to make prank calls. He mainly just called all around East Germany after the reunification and said, "Yeah, hi, I'm from the public television. I would like to collect the taxes for like 88 to today."
Oh dear.
Amazing.
The main answer was, no, we didn't watch Western television.
That's a good answer.
Well,
Well,
it's the trained one, isn't it?
Fly.
What game are you playing?
Yo.
Yes,
Sorry?
I would
What game are you playing?
better.
It is called The
One of your
Settlers
heroes is in
Heritage
trouble.
of Kings.
Enemies are
And it's
attacking.
very old.
It does look it.
I played it as a kid so damn much.
Your scholars have researched a new technology.
Was that blue guy flashing? Making me nervous.
Because he's under attack.
Good.
And that is, like, flashing blue is a very intuitive way to signify that someone's under attack.
As you
But it doesn't stop once you click on him.
Yes. They didn't really
I mean,
do
do you stop
UI
buying
design.
once?
Literally unplayable. Oh.
They didn't really do UI design
Careful
back in
now.
the day, you
They'll
know.
get too close.
Yeah, no.
It's payday. Yes.
I guess
Oh, the
Dario
Lego
is
Tower.
dying.
Lies on the
so that's
battlefield,
good.
unable to fight. One of your heroes.
They'll get recast in the next
Enemies
season, don't
are
worry.
attacking.
And that was a joke nobody got.
No.
I'm gonna go and kill myself with a cigarette.
Griff, I just didn't listen to you as per
No need to
usual.
battle.
Bollocks. Shut up, Core.
True.
Huh?
You wish.
What did he say?
Only.
He said shut
I
up.
think
Cole.
so.
Ah, okay.
Fair, isn't it?
As you wish.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Ah,
Do you agree,
okay,
Aaron?
let's.
I will agree with whatever you tell me to, Stream Master.
Okay, then agree that
Hmm.
Core should shut up.
Core, you should shut up.
You should
This
watch
is-
your whore mouth is what you should do.
This is now a domestic abuse stream.
Alright, listen here. Don't make me. Don't make me do it.
Don't make her
Do
do it.
what?
No,
You know.
if you-
know.
if you want to go man to man,
I can go man to man with you anytime.
I'm wet.
All right.
Ah,
Ah, yes. So who's the man in the relationship?
nobody.
Do you really have to ask that question?
No, I know.
You
It's
have to
Griff, isn't it?
acquire more stones.
It's joy.
Joy is kind of like Jesus in that. Do you know who? Like, are you forgetting somebody who didn't consent meme?
Yes.
Yeah, Joy is that in our relationship.
Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask?
It's payday.
Exactly.
You know. I mentioned one, like 2 words, and I got Aaron laughing for a whole day. The words were Gestapo joy.
Oh yeah, that was good. Joy is like the worst person possible to be Gestapo.
You have to acquire more stones.
Wait, are you building a watchtower right next to the other person's watchtower?
Yes. It's called tactics.
Fallout
No.
A
tactics.
nice place to go.
Are you
out.
building it so you can see their base?
No, when you upgrade towers, they get a cannon and can shoot by themselves.
Ah,
Your village is under fire.
Oh no. They are attacking my tower. But here's the cool part. You can repair towers while they're being built.
With pleasure.
Nice.
Ah. Old games. I may, however, be too slow to get there because I have to cross the frozen river. And medieval people couldn't swim. Fun fact. This tower's burning. Come on!
I am done here. Can I finish for today?
Lol. As soon as the tower finishes, it gets
Alright,
more hit points.
Immediately.
Yeah, very well.
Nice.
Am I actually going to freaking defeat them with this tower?
Upgrade finished. Payday. Beware. Your village is being attacked.
Because that would be hilarious.
Surprisingly valid tactic.
Yeah.
Upgrade.
Ouch.
Every single time. Every single time I talk, I have to clear my throat for some reason.
I am done here.
This is because my endocrinologist told me that I'm not getting any calcium.
Technology at your disposal. Enemies are
So they make me
charging
drink
buildings.
milk. And milk screws up my throat. It's the worst. I hate calcium.
You don't get to
I am-
hate calcium.
I want no bones. Remove all
Calcium
calcium
gets to
from my
hate
body.
you.
Remove all of my bones. I want to become a jellyfish.
All done.
Is that why you study Japanese?
No.
Are you going to be a squid?
They're gonna sashimi me up, remove all my bones.
That's not the reference I was making,
I wasn't making a reference.
but I was.
Well, I didn't get your reference, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Be ashamed.
Yes.
申し訳ありません.
Fucking stab myself.
One of your workers is being attacked.
So you're just
Why
gonna
is
build
this
more
working?
watchtowers.
This shouldn't work.
Co-op.
They should
Why is
they
it?
should attack in mass, right?
Yes.
It's payday.
I mean, specifically, they should attack my serfs. I remember, like, as a child,
They should
when I tried
attack
this-
at all.
Like, as
not
a
just
child,
stand
when I
around
tried
and be
this, they
shot.
always went for my serfs, so they couldn't be building anything. And they couldn't be repairing anything.
Your village is being attacked.
Shop side.
I think they're stuck. Their pathfinding is stuck on those
It does look like it.
trees.
No, they seem to be stuck at each other.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't it wonderful here?
Upgrade finished. No problem.
Yo.
Lol.
You now have
Now
a new
my
technology
ballista is
at your
deleting
disposal.
their
You
watchtower.
need stones. Yes, yes. No problem.
And their serfs are repairing it. This is amazing. Artificial intelligence.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the gift.
Sure.
I've been messing around with somebody. I keep liking and unliking the video and they keep following me.
What?
I don't know. Just
What?
somebody keeps liking the video every time I like it, and every time I dislike it, they dislike it.
What
I
video?
just keep... This one. This live stream.
Enemies
I
are
mean,
I mean,
I-
that's based. You're giving me, like, free algorithm fodder.
I first liked the video and then unliked it. It just jumped from 9 and 2 to 11 and
All right.
Yo.
what?
Right.
Yes.
It's now 10 and 5. Okay.
What?
8 and
Don't
6.
tell me.
11 and
The
4.
research
Well,
of
I'm
new
glad you're having
technology
fun,
has come
kids.
to an end.
We've got
We're
the whole...
But very well.
We are very easy to entertain.
I see.
We've got the whole of Earth's intelligence at our fingertips through our devices.
Yes.
Haha, click, 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 click.
Number
Clickety,
go up,
click, click,
number
click.
go down, number
One of
go
your
up.
workers is being attacked.
Will you maybe, like...
Well, that's basically how stock exchange works, doesn't it?
That's true.
Yeah,
You're basically being investors.
we're investing likes on the video.
Yes.
Seeing as how this so far goes, I'm pretty bad at it.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
No, like, legit, what do you mean?
You have to acquire more stones.
I was
Whereas, like,
making a
one of
joke
the
that you are of low value. That's all.
Enemies are charging.
Oh,
Sir, you wound me.
oof.
Aaron, slap him.
Alright,
From
cool.
across the-
Come here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Come here.
Village centre.
I'm
Alright.
willing to take the slap.
To accommodate
If you get here.
The trans... How would you even
The-
describe it? Trans-Indian Ocean?
With pleasure. All right.
Trans...
Very well.
I don't think it's
African
legal to be
Indian
trans in India.
It depends on the state because some Indian cultures have trans people as part of their culture.
It's raining.
I remember reading that
Because,
like,
in, I think in Iran, they use trans people as tax collectors because they make the people people uncomfortable. So they like
Space.
use them to annoy people into paying their taxes.
In Iran, the way it's done because it says in Quran that homosexuality is a sin, right? But it doesn't say transness is a sin, which means they have an interpretation that if you're gay, they force you to transition.
Wait
Yeah.
a second.
building has been upgraded.
Does that mean the Quran says traps aren't gay?
That is the
Inshallah, brother.
that is Allah's official stance. Yes.
Nice.
Doing
I'm
the
going to
deep
get a-
lots of questions here, I see.
Yes.
We're gonna get a fatwa. We're gonna get a fatwa put out against us.
I know that in like some southern Indian region, because it's a part of the culture, it was the first place on earth to recognize being non-binary as like you could have like a legal document that said you're non-binary, right?
Sun is back.
Hmm.
Summer's ahead.
I don't get how that works anyway. Like, there are intersex people also, so, and obviously some intersex people are going to be fine with not fitting into the category of male or female.
No, you
So-
have to pick.
So why is this not a thing already? I don't get it.
You can't be a centrist, man. Pick a team.
And a gender centrist.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Honestly, the idea of being a gender centrist is pretty
We
based.
need more stones.
No,
You know, like,
I'm anti-centrist.
Compromising between masculine and feminine things. Well, yeah, I like football, but I also like knitting and makeup. So I'm going to knit my own football sweater and wear makeup, and that's going to be my team aesthetic.
Are they even trying to attack anymore?
They keep trying
I
to...
made a
they kept
little knitting
trying to
picture of
send
me battering a
serfs,
Manchester fan to
but
death.
I think
Yeah.
they ran out of money. So they can't buy new serfs to repair this.
We'll have
machine.
to.
Seetor.
What?
I just have to imagine like an old woman. Yeah. I knitted a little picture of me beating a Manchester fan to death.
We'll have to ask Annius to do that one. Since she does cross stitching. Next time we go to the cafe, we'll ask.
It's like a self-knitted carpet hanging down the wall with like the stomping picture and Goodnight White Pride on it.
I think she was actually trying to buy a piece of software to let her plan out her own cross stitching. So
Oh, cool.
if she's still trying to buy that, I might pay for some of it for her.
Amazing.
Imagine,
Because she's
like,
been.
Imagine like 3D printed cross stitching.
It's payday.
Amazing. But yeah, I feel like she. Go on.
like a grandma using like what's the software always called, like CAD, 3D
Right.
CAD, to plan
Yeah.
like the
Upgrade
sweaters
finished.
she'll give her children on Christmas.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, Agnes is a really, really good friend of mine from Hiroshima.
She's very
And-
nice.
Yeah, she's super nice.
Didn't you tell me once
She's-
that you know someone from Hiroshima who has like
Your town doesn't
these sort
offer
of
any more space for
provisions
additional settlers.
if they have to go to the hospital because they know how vulnerable to radiation damage they are?
Yeah, that's her husband.
Yeah.
Her husband is a second generation Hibakusha. So his father was 7 years old and was caught in the outer areas of the blast of the nuclear bomb. and he, as his child, has to live with the effects of that bomb, even though he wasn't alive when it happened.
Yeah. Pretty heavy.
Yeah.
So how are people in
I
YouTube
did as
chat?
you desired.
Everyone's been quiet.
Yeah, we haven't done anything ever since somebody asked for poop.
Everyone's waiting for poop.
Yes.
I'm finding it very funny that German courts can pronounce you a Nazi.
The German courts can what?
Yeah, you know it's illegal to call someone a Nazi because it's it can be said that that would be
Defamation, yes.
yeah, exactly. The thing is, if the court says you are actually one,
Yeah.
you're shit out of luck.
The building.
The court
That'd
can
be
just
very
bestow
interesting.
anathema on you.
Have to acquire.
That would be
remember
very
there was a
interesting,
thing-
like in an
wasn't there,
American
like,
racist context.
A
The
thing
court
with
pronounces you
with
black.
With a publisher who sued because somebody called him a Nazi, and then the court was like, I mean, actually,
I
you have
don't
a
know.
point, mate.
I
That's
remember
such a
what
big difference.
I remember one attack or not attack.
The building has been upgraded.
The country of Colombia actually sued Ubisoft, I think, once because of Ghost Recon Wildlands, because they said that was it was
It's amazing. If
Bolivia.
I can interrupt you for a second.
Bolivia, right?
If I can interrupt you for a second, it's amazing
Yes.
how consistent German people are in calling Ghost Recon Ghost Recon. Like every German person does this. It's amazing.
Yeah, they made it out like it was a drug state.
It's
You want to know what my
also with Tomb Raider, a lot of German people for a long time said it was called Tomb Raider.
Hmm. Like it's a fucking attraction.
Yes. What were you going to say, Aaron?
My favorite mispronunciation of English words in Japanese is the earth.
Sa är du så?
No, they say the ass.
Payday.
The ass.
The ass.
Well, you know, maybe they know a thing or two. My
I'm
kind of
actually
people.
successfully freaking defeating the other village just with towers.
I do love that, like, just that massive dick move of building a turret outside of their base.
I swear, like when I was a child, they always used to go for the serfs, so you couldn't finish any buildings. But apparently, not anymore. You actually have to install like a fan-made mod to be able to play this on Windows 10. So maybe that's the reason.
Maybe.
Look, now they're going for the
A
serf.
worker is in great danger.
But now it's too late because he has like
The weather
5
is
towers
clearing
covering
and
him.
starting to warm up again.
This is where I always end up when I play real-time strategy games. I always end up in this position, and I'm always like, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck.
The best part is I'm like mining their own stone quarry to finance my building of these towers. Oh dear.
Man, imagine if they swung a little bit faster.
Sorry?
Production efficient. Imagine if those miners swung a bit faster. Production efficiency would go up way high.
They just have no work ethic.
Yeah.
They have to pull themselves up by it.
We need to get some Amish miners in here.
I see that you have some serfs working the shaft.
I was about to make a joke about the iron shaft.
The day for clearing taxes and wages.
Penis.
But I
He made a
resisted.
big joke.
But I'm very thankful that you like took up the mantle, Griff.
Do you think whoever Whoever came up with the idea of like digging holes in the ground to get metal, do you think that they knew what they were doing when they named the people who did that miners and then called it shaft mining?
New technology has come to an end.
It's just
Get shafted.
on like the first day of orientation, the owner's like just laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
The guy's just like, I'm just here for a job.
Are you guys going to be working my shaft?
No,
And they're
he's like,
"No,
okay.
please, I'm just trying not to starve."
He just can't even breathe. He's laughing so hard.
Yeah.
It's like parents' observation day at school, and some kid brings his parent in, and they're like, "Oh, so what do you do?" And he's like, "Well, I manage a lot of miners who work my shaft."
The enemy is assaulting.
The school is just incredibly worried, incredibly
Do you
concerned.
know what the most common job title in Britain is?
Oh, what is it?
Manager.
But there you go.
The most used female title would be Karen or what?
Would be what?
Karen.
I'm a
Don't laugh at that. That's a bad
I-
joke. Jesus Christ, people.
Yeah,
Honestly, after
we're
this
taking
discussion,
pity on you, Cole. Oh,
after this
no.
discussion,
A worker is in great
after
Yeah,
this
we-
discussion,
No
despite
problem. Yo.
all of the anti-tax memery before, after this discussion, I kind of want to be a tax collector.
Alright,
In
yeah.
Iran.
Yeah, in Iran. I want to move to Iran just so I can
Be
blow
one of the
kisses at
trans-
men until they give me taxes. Yeah.
Annoy traditional Muslims.
That is
Apparently it,
incredibly
like,
based.
works because they would rather pay taxes than continue to receive trans people at their door, asking them.
The anti-trans tax.
Well, hey, on the bright side, Core, you'll never have to pay taxes again.
The anti-trans. If you don't pay them, it's going to loiter outside your house, and people are going to
Exactly.
They're going to think things about you.
But then I get to sit outside of Core's house.
You get to demand fees if they misgender you.
Yes.
You need more
The
wood.
transphobe tax.
You need more
Amazing.
Wood. You need more wood.
It wouldn't
The
even
game
be
is telling me that I
transphobia at
need
that
more-
point. It would just be taxphobia.
Alright.
But then you get like a Robin Hood-like figure who like comes out of the bushes, misgenders you, and runs away with his tickering gang of merry men. Specifically
He
specifically
takes the-
men.
He takes the gender from trans people and gives it to the poor. To the cis people.
Yeah, like he steals like your gender signifiers, like your jewelry or your skirt
No,
or
no,
whatever.
no, not the signifies, just the gender.
I was about to say he sucks it out of you, but
Bada bing, bada bong,
Yeah,
your dick is
yeah,
not gone.
yeah.
Alright.
How is it?
I
it
was
would make sense for Turf Island.
It would.
I was a poor street urchin until Robin Hood came out of the bushes and gave me a pink bow, and now I'm just a regular street urchin with a
Yes.
gender.
I'm a street urchin woman.
Holding up a bowl. Can I please have more gender, sir?
Consider it done.
Please, just a crumb of gender.
Sure. Sure.
Man, I only need
No.
3 more gender, then I finally get my collection together and become a woman.
They're like baseball cards.
I only need 3
No, what
more
do you-
gender, then I can pay my loan off.
Wait, sir, stop, that's enough. Stop, you're giving me too much gender. Stop it. No.
I was happy with
Seetor.
what I had.
Seetor, keep an eye on the clock.
Yeah, I am.
Good.
With pleasure.
Can't wait for the non-binary agenda to come out. I'm proud.
Change.
Everybody's
It's
laughing
gonna
at
It's gonna change the playing field.
Did you see the new genders? It just
New gender just
popped up.
dropped.
It's like
Guys, if we spawn in Tilted Towers, that's where all the rare genders are.
I just really hope that they don't make genders like pay to win.
Well, as they are currently, or what?
Yeah, I was about to say, aren't they basically? I mean, look,
Man.
look at ContraPoints.
Yeah,
Do you think
ContraPoints, fuck it.
those facial features came from no money?
You know, being trans is... How do I
Like
put
a
it?
box of
The day
chocolates.
for clearing bills.
No, not at all.
And wages
Being
are
trans is like, man.
You know, I never understood
I mean,
that
the way-
Poison Gum, Forrest Gump thing. Because what box
Yeah.
of chocolates doesn't come with like a
is
guide?
under attack.
I don't want to be rude, but I don't think Forrest understands either.
I don't think he can read. Anyway, yeah, so the thing I always used to say was, being I used to say the paywall thing. Being trans has a paywall. You pay $25,000 for 6 months of cock and ball torture just to get a tiny semblance of what other people get for free.
Just to get a bit of gender.
Yeah, just to get a bit of gender.
Crumb of
Ye-
gender.
So it's like EA.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was it. I used to say that it was like a DLC.
Mm.
Yeah, I actually compared it to that too.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like when video games like sell you a character customization DLC.
Got them pre-order
Yeah.
rights.
You go into town. It's like the new release, like Overwatch skins. Christ, that was a dated reference.
It's like the difference between going up against a premium MMO player and having to grind everything out yourself instead of pay for it. It just takes so much more work.
Like being a RuneScape member.
Yeah. I have hijacked and queered your stream. You're welcome.
I'm getting gayer by the second.
Yes.
I returned.
To be fair, you've been pretty fucking gay before, Griff.
Every
Hey,
single
it-
time.
It comes in waves. To straighten myself out, I'm playing Warhammer Total War.
The only
not-
the only thing
yeah.
that keeps you from being full-on gay is your misogyny.
We keep
The other day I saw a meme that went like, "You're gay because you love men. I'm gay because I hate women. We are not the same."
Oh, wasn't it what was their name? Ghost or whatever that posted that the harasser mod.
No. What?
What is her name again? Chaos Queen. Chaos Queen posted that in Anberger.
I posted it actually earlier into
Ah.
the chat I'm in with Join Gideon.
Hmm.
So, what was posted in the server. I can't keep up with shit posting on the server these days.
Yeah.
It
Fair
moves
enough.
Too fast.
You know? Just got reminded. Lindemann, the frontman of Rammstein, once made a song about a man who hates condoms and children so much that he became gay.
Amazing.
Modern problems.
Can't play.
They do
Sometimes modern
require
problems.
Modern
Go on.
solutions. I took your joke. Ha.
I was going to say sometimes modern problems require ancient solutions because being gay is timeless.
Well, then I took your joke and ruined it.
Yes, you did. Congratulations. You won.
Yes.
Congratulations!
We are taking away
Oh.
your gender.
That reminds me. This is going to be a weird conversation, but
What was
I-
it in this?
I was about
I
to
found-
say.
A family member of mine was pretty constipated recently, so we went to the store to buy laxatives for them. And my mother's like, "Did it work?" And they go, "Yeah." And I immediately started clapping and just said, "Congratulations, congratulations," over and over again. Like the last scene of the original Evangelion series.
Yes.
It was good.
Sure.
No.
That's
I
great.
actually hate Evangelion. Fun fact.
Oh,
About
good
the
for you. Good for
I
you.
heard bad things about it 5 years ago and have not changed my opinion since.
Chat.
Yes.
It's one of those things I just refuse to watch.
Show us the path.
Okay.
I started watching it with Aaron, and all we did all the time was making fun of the main character for being an unstable child.
Yeah,
Kinda
no, the
like
main.
the point.
Beware.
Yes, the main character is honestly the worst, but he's a reflection of the worst in all of us.
You know, like, yeah, I've seen Berserk. I don't need to see any more anime.
Reminds me of a scene from 2.5 Men where Charlie wants Alan out of the house and he suggests he go to the cinema and his response is like, I've been there before.
I did as you desired.
Oh, I found an interesting piece of vocabulary in Japanese.
Oh.
And I think you'll all appreciate this because it has some mighty historical context behind it. So,
Powerful context.
yes. You'll know immediately what it is as soon as I say it. But the words for "you're fired" in Japanese translate to "you are beheaded."
You have to acquire
Nice.
more stones. Your subordinates
So
discovered a
if
new
you
technology
like
for
your
it.
entire company downsizes, it's a multi-kill.
Or if like
Ultra kill.
It's a French Revolution.
Japanese feudal era, like Alan Sugar or like Donald Trump with The Apprentice.
when a
If
company,
you lose, you have to commit seppuku.
That sounds
your
much
company,
more interesting, actually.
they call it a genocide if your company goes bust.
All gone.
Yes. I think the Japanese actually don't have a word for
Good.
genocide.
Very well.
Because
Well,
it
let's
never
take a look.
happened.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The building has been
Genocide.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't
look it
know
up
why I
on
found that.
Shisho.
I don't know why I found that specifically spicy.
I'm gonna
Uh,
assume that the Japanese word for genocide is genocide because genocide is a very recent word and every single
So,
Genocide
has
is an American phenomenon.
It doesn't, Griff. It's very easy. It doesn't matter in what context it is. The German saying it never happened is always spicy.
Yes.
alright, so who's putting bets on Ivan's bet?
What is the bet?
Dude,
That
it
the word
was
for
English.
genocide is genocide.
No.
the
I
word was
they-
created. The word was created for the Armenian genocide, wasn't it? So it's a very recent word.
Yeah, so
Stop talking about pure fiction.
you are correct. The Japanese word for genocide is genocido.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe this.
It's true.
I am
No.
done
There are
finished.
No.
there are other words. There are other words, but they mean like mass killing or atrocity. They're not specifically genocide.
Yeah, they are.
You know, as in the deliberate and systemic murder of people of a certain ethnic group.
So
I
what
just
if you do it by,
Koreans!
like, what if you do it by accident?
This is the trans agenda at work.
Hmm.
How?
Telling a cis
Confused.
person they're wrong. Classic trans
Yeah, well,
thing.
you guys get things wrong pretty often. To be fair.
No.
You should have just snapped back with, yeah, well, you got your fucking body wrong.
Listen, I'm not gonna take advice on what's right or wrong from a woman.
Yes.
You wanna go man to man?
Yes, again.
Aaron, you refused. You rejected your right to ever be correct about anything again when you decided to become a woman.
And I won't even pity you for it because you weren't born that way.
Amazing.
You made a deliberate choice to be oppressed.
Are you just building a castle in the middle of his town?
A garrison, actually. Because I'm gonna
You
train
guys are getting me.
soldiers in his town.
You guys are getting me so good with these comebacks that you're making me lose my voice. Congratulations.
Aaron.
I'm not a normal misogynist. I'm a trans inclusionary misogynist.
Yeah,
Trans women belong to the
inclusionary
kitchen too.
Radical misogyny. The best ideology.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know where this meme of me being misogynist has come from, but then last night someone sent me a screen cap of me just saying, God, I hate women. In fairness, I was referencing a really good YouTube video.
Griff, the last movie we watched together, we ended with the conclusion together. Yeah, it was a love movie about time traveling, and we ended the conclusion with, yeah, the movie is obviously saying woman bad.
Oh yeah, you can probably get the same message from the film I watched last Friday, Shallow Grove.
I always get the same message from you.
Damn. I was going to say, as a Mormon mechanic, I can say that women belong in the kitchen. Fuck. I forgot my own joke. As a Mormon mechanic, I can say that women belong in our mission, and trans women belong in the trans mission.
Nice.
You ever realize how, like, fucking feminist chess is? You know, like, the queen can move in any direction, and as far as she... Fuck, I'm... Blah.
As far as she wants, diagonally,
Yeah.
cardinally.
Yeah, she's the most overpowered unit. God, I hate women. Fuck, I'm just gonna find the original YouTube video.
Meanwhile, the king can only move one square at a time in any direction. Fucking lame.
Ancient Persians were cucked. That's why they lost to the Chad ancient Greeks.
Excuse me.
A new technology has been
Thank you.
discovered.
This is a no bodily functions stream.
Well, we've already taken one poo on stream.
No, we
You're
haven't.
not. No bodily functions. You're not allowed to yawn.
No. Has anybody yawned?
If we hear your breathing, you should leave.
Yes.
A new technology.
Is there like...
Is a yawn a bodily function? What is
It
it?
is.
What do you count as bodily function? Because talking could be considered a bodily function since your body is built to do it.
I posted the...
But yawning is
shitballs.
not something. Yawning is something your body does on its own.
So breathing is not allowed on the stream.
With pleasure.
Have you guys been breathing?
You can only breathe if you do it
It's like-
consciously.
Alright guys, everyone, it's time for manual breathing. You have to control your own breathing now.
Yeah.
Also, your tongue does not sit comfortably inside of your mouth anywhere, and, is that an itch?
God damn it! I was about to do that. Fuck. You beat me to it. I hate you.
The great thing is
Some
that
dumb
if you
bitch
do it,
dying because she doesn't know how to manually stir lung. She doesn't know how transmission works in a human body.
Can you breathe
the great
with a
thing-
stick?
the great thing is, if you're the one who tells everybody that, you're immune for some reason.
No.
Well, I'm not having any issues.
Damn.
Me neither.
Lads, we need to come up with something we can, like, have revenge on Aaron with. Your cock
I know
doesn't
her
anywhere
life is bad
comfortably
enough.
on your
We
body.
don't need revenge on that.
Did anybody hear my thing?
No.
No.
I said your cock doesn't sit anywhere comfortably on your body.
Oh,
That has been true for the last 25 years.
My condolences.
Defend yourself.
So,
Uh,
lads, where are we tucking? That's the question now.
Has been
Where are we
Seetor's
tucking?
butt, of course.
Sorry?
It's Seetor's butt, of course.
That is not an option.
That is how you tuck though. You pull it between your butt cheeks.
finished.
No, I mean,
I don't know how-
which pant leg freaking...
I don't know how people get it back that far. because I've never been able to do that, but apparently that's how you do it.
Sadly, my ass is not fat enough for that.
Your wish is my command.
Exactly.
One day, I will have a PH fat ass. Oh,
Yeah.
What
The
does
fear
PH
remain-
stand for?
No, like fat with a PH.
yeah.
You
7F.
have been assaulted.
No, my
Friends, come to me.
no, my ass just got a
Fat-
physician doctorate.
Yes.
Fat with a PH stands for pretty huge ass though.
It does.
Oh, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Wait, does it?
No, I just made that up on the spot.
Okay.
It works. It works.
Yes, it kind of makes sense.
On to battle! Aye.
Yes, master.
Consider it done.
And it's another friend.
Hello, friend.
Billy, Posh, welcome.
Oh no, it's the French person.
Oh no,
God.
it's it's
the
Posh.
French mom.
It's okay. Posh is my grand sponsor. He's welcome here.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Much of a new
Bonjour.
technology has come to an end.
Comment vous
Speaking of bodily functions, how you doing, Posh?
My lord.
Oh, I feel absolutely fucking exhausted.
Now you can show
Ah,
what you've learned.
Fits
Like-
well into the narrative.
Fuck you.
Raid
How do you talk?
How do you talk, Posh?
How am I supposed to concentrate?
No, but seriously, I'm so fucking exhausted. I took like
much of a new
It was a
technology.
serious
the total length.
It's snowing.
Yeah, we were legitimately asking you how you are tucking.
Which direction do you tuck?
Tuck? What do you mean tuck? As in tuck someone into sleep?
No, like which?
He's saying no. Don't ruin his purity.
No.
Seetor's ass is already taken, sadly.
This stream has gone to shit. I'm sorry, everyone. This is my fault.
For honor and
Probably.
glory.
No,
Right.
he let me in here. It's his fault.
What does tuck mean?
Where you tuck away your pee-pee when you go on a walk.
Yes. Which pant
I
leg
don't
does
have
it
a
go
way. I genuinely don't have a way.
into? What?
Like, I don't care which way. If it's in my right pant leg or left pant leg, I don't fucking care.
How do
Oh my
you?
God,
What?
we have a centrist
What is?
on our
Is this
hands.
Is this a boxers thing or what? I
Yes.
don't get this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Research finished.
Apparently.
Ah.
Aye. Consider it done.
See, I've never worn boxers, so I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about.
Never worn boxes
Why would I wear boxers?
Put them down!
because they're
Yeah.
comfortable.
Think
Not for
of
me,
it.
they aren't.
Will be ours.
I like
The-
things
the
to be
reason
as
we
tight
like
and
boxers
packed away
is
as
because-
possible.
Yeah, like the reason we like boxes because we can swing around in there.
I mean,
I'll do my best. Leave it to us.
you know
Fucking
what? I'm just
retard.
not gonna say anything. I'm gonna do the wine
This-
thing.
That sounds like a weird STD, genital monkeys.
Do not worry.
Fucking god.
Put them down!
You open your trousers, look inside, and all you.
Which way do the people in chat tuck? That's
Come
what I
on,
wanna
chat
know.
people, please.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
probably-
wait,
it's
this is a
probably
live
literally-
stream?
Yes. This
You-
is a
Yeah.
live stream.
Yes.
You
This-
stare into the You stare into the pants in the. From the inside, it stares back.
A hero is in great danger.
This is a YouTube live stream. Welcome, Posh.
Yes.
I require your help,
I
my
see you.
friend,
Oh
have
boy.
arrived.
as you demand.
No,
With
but
Aaron
seriously,
Griffin, me here, we have the triangle of good niveau.
As you wish.
I took a fucking 3-hour walk today. 3
Nice.
fucking hours.
Your walk is
Eric
3
is
hours.
unable to battle.
That's a
No.
very long walk.
Not walk. A walk. W-A-L-K.
I love that you think I legitimately didn't understand. It's very.
Well, I
adorable.
mean, you were pronouncing it like a walk. I was pronouncing it like a walk.
Yes, that I did that. Yes.
Stop
That was
explaining the
joke.
joke and go on.
This sounds
I
like
will
the
keep explaining the
differences.
jokes.
This sounds like the differences between words, like pronunciation between words in Japanese, where it's like, oh, did you mean obasan or obasan?
Jesus
It's like
Christ.
one's just
Obama.
slightly
I started
fucking
something
longer.
that I shouldn't have.
I meant Obama.
Show us the
Oh,
Obama
did you mean Obama or did you mean Obama?
Obama.
Or did you mean Obama?
You do not.
That's how you would
Obama
spell
sauce.
Obama in a reggae song.
Obama.
Obama self.
Obama.
Yeah, I'm
Moshi,
Obama
moshi,
myself.
my friends.
Victory will be ours.
A friend of mine that I used to have years ago who has not spoken to me and has gone missing ever since.
Show me what you've learned.
Yeah.
We're just going down to.
Aaron, be your delight as always.
So, I had a friend who has been missing for a couple years now. Not like reported missing, I mean like he just hasn't gone online.
Oh, okay.
And because he's been like fucking playing music at like hotels and shit. Anyway, every time we'd answer a call together, that was his opening line. He'd say, "Moshi moshi, Jesus desu."
Nice.
Based.
The Lord himself.
He was actually the guy who got me to study Japanese because he learned like Russian, French, and German in the span of like 2 years.
Based.
And was like, hey, I'm going to harass you until you start learning a language. Pick Japanese because you used to be a weeb. And I'm like, okay.
Because you used to be.
It's reinvigorated with the studying. Not nearly as badly as before.
Hey,
But
hey, Aaron, what kind of art do you make?
am I allowed to say this on stream?
Follow me, brother.
It was a joke. Because it's pretty weeby art, you see.
Seize them.
Is it?
It's a very Asian style.
Yeah?
Okay.
You only have a
And-
very Eastern style.
See, here's the
These
thing,
are
right?
good pussy.
See, for me, the word weeb refers to a very specific kind of person. And it is the kind of person who thinks that, like, Japan is like a fucking fantasy land full of wonders and all good things good. You know, like, oh, it's perfect, the politics are perfect, everything's perfect, the food is good, it's heaven on earth, Japanese people are superior, that kind of person. That's what weeb refers to me.
The samurai sword is the strongest on earth.
The people who want to literally become Japanese, like the people who are like, I'm so sad I was born white. I wish I was glorious Nipponese.
Nipponese.
Yeah. Every night they pray to the emperor and they declare bonsai to the Dai Nippon Keikoku and shit.
Yes. Nippon
And so yeah, that's the Great Japanese Empire for all of you non-Japanese speakers.
Absolutely
Let's just go to
horrendous.
everybody.
For all of you,
Absolutely horrendous.
all of you
You know,
Absolutely haram.
Bonsai isn't even a real Japanese word. It's a fucking Chinese word that was taken into Japanese and then Japaneseified.
Me and my boys get the night
How much time do you need to prepare for the next podcast?
Not much. Have it under control.
But-
Everything's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so the way that kanji work is that they have multiple pronunciations, and some of those pronunciations are taken from the way that they're said in Chinese, and some of them are taken from the way that there's the same word was used in Japanese. Wait.
Aaron, look at shit posting. Oh, thank you, Ivan.
Yep. Yep. Literally this.
For honor and glory.
But yeah, so they have different pronunciations, right? And so what they did was they took this Chinese word, changed the Chinese pronunciations to Japanese pronunciations for the same kanji, and went, okay, this is a Japanese word now. And it has no meaning, and the same sounds that the Japanese used for it, said in Chinese, also mean absolutely nothing.
Isn't that also the case for kamikaze? I mean,
No, kamikaze
is actually a Japanese term for like the
Yeah, it means
Mongolian-
divine. It means divine wind.
Yes, but isn't it also the case that, like, during World War II, the Japanese people didn't call suicide bombing kamikaze?
I don't think they did. No, kamikaze was a term that they used for the time that 2 fucking typhoons struck when the Mongols tried to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they called that kamikaze because they thought that God was watching over them. Welcome back, my potatoy friend.
Yay, potato! Which way do you tuck?
Me?
No, there's a person in chat called Potato Gamer 1, and he's my best friend.
And I want to know which way he tucks.
Seetor wants to know which way you tuck.
Yes.
Where's your penis positioned right now?
I expect
Do you know what it does? Do you know who it talks to?
They just said hello in reply. Oh no.
Do you even tuck, bro?
Do you even tuck, man?
Enemies are attacking.
Yeah,
Oh
things
no,
have
I
gone.
made a tucky wucky.
I hate
Things-
you. I
fucking
hate
murder
Things
you.
have, things have
I
gotten
will-
really. Things have gotten really weird since you left, Potato. You're our only hope. You have to save us from this degeneracy. The degeneracy that I caused, but I'm now apologetic for.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
the one who started with the tucking.
Potato just said nut on his skull reference. Why?
Oh, this is
But
why
ta-
I'm glad I'm a grower, not a shower.
What are you?
Somebody just
I'm
died.
a
Wait.
grower, not a shower. Proceeds to fucking die in the background.
Enemies
I-
are attacking. The day for
It's okay. Trust me. I'm a grower, not a shower. Proceeds to scream.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
I'm just stretching.
Stretching.
So. Man, what did you miss? You missed a lot of stuff.
Yes.
You missed when everyone started being misogynistic for a while. I was.
Damn, I missed that. I missed dunking on Eric. Guys, how could
goddamn
you
it,
leave me
Cole.
out of
Could you
this?
just- God damn it, Cole. Can you just calm down with the rampant misogyny for like a little while?
Yes.
That's a strong thing coming from my mentor. Thank you very much.
That's that's the joke.
Yes, you have identified the joke.
I get so much use out of that Rainier Wolf Castle clip.
Out of what?
Speaking of misogyny, since I've just been teaching you guys random Japanese for the past 10 minutes,
How do I say misogynistic in Japanese?
that is not a word that I know, but so the word
Japanese
for
don't have
the
a
word
term
for
it because they think it's like human default.
Oh.
yeah, there's not a term for it because it's the default. So the word for husband is shujin, and the word for master is goshujin sama, which is just shujin with extra bits added to it. Also, the word for prisoner is like shujin but a little longer, so it's shujin. So if you've been a husband for a long time, then you're a prisoner, basically. Congratulations.
Nice. So I'm actually going to head out now. Prepare for the next live stream. It has been a
Hey.
pleasure having you all here.
I will be there.
Okay.
I've
won't.
I've had the live stream in the background open since 8 in the morning.
Nice. Let's watch
Amazing.
Germany become doomed, maybe.
Yep.
The link is in the description for anybody who speaks German and wants to watch that.
Or anybody who
And-
wants to learn German through exposure.
Yes. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody say bye in different languages.
Au revoir, mon ami.
Addio.
Matane.